This is Misha with NPS in San Jose, California, and I'm going to be providing you some modifications for our ab challenge. First is our push-pull with planks. The push-pull can be intense on the wrists as well as the low back. So if you have any of those injuries, you can modify by putting your forearms down or setting your knees down. So here's our push-pull, and you are welcome to go down to your forearms and do the same exercise, or really modify it down on your knees. If you're to go down onto your knees, it's going to look more like a child's pose into plank position. So it'll be through here, and you're going to press yourself back into your kneeling plank. Again, these are options to build your strength to work your way into hands or forearms on your feet. The second exercise is our sunbird. So, the exercise is to curl up through your upper body and your right leg and opposite arm reach down and come back up while holding your ab curl. You don't want your head to go down as you pull your legs down. However, if you get neck strain, you are welcome to do the entire exercise with your head down, focusing on flattening the abs. If you have tight hamstrings, straight legs might be challenging, so you're welcome to bend your knees and put your hands more on your knees or shins and do it here. And do more of a toe tap. You can do this with tight hamstrings with bent knees and still curl up like the actual variation. The third exercise is the same thing with the other leg and opposite arm. The fourth exercise is our 1-inch bottom lifts. In a 1-inch bottom lift, we want to really work our lower abdominals, and we don't want to come up too high where we forward into our upper abdominals. So you want to keep it nice and small. Now, some people have a hard time doing this exercise, so you are welcome to put your hands underneath your low back and bottom area and use your lower abdominals without actually lifting up, and just contract the abs. To make it more challenging, you can take your hands up to the ceiling and focus on keeping your abdominals nice and tight without having the hands support your body weight. And the final exercise is your V-ups. So as your arms are up over your head, you're going to scoop your abs and roll up and come up into a nice V, and then roll down, head and heels touch down at the same time. Of course, if this is too challenging for you, you're welcome to modify by having the legs come into a tabletop. So as you roll up, you can bend your knees. It helps with balance and support and makes it a little bit easier to come up. And then when you roll down, you could straighten your legs and release back down. If you can't straighten the legs as you roll back down, you can keep the knees bent. And when you roll up, you can come up into your tabletop nice and steady, working from the abs. And as you roll down, let the feet touch back down. The final option, if this is too challenging, is to keep the feet down and just work on the upper abs and work through the middle abdominals, working on your roll up. If you would like this exercise to be more challenging, instead of having your hands up overhead and letting your hands come back down, you can keep your biceps close to your ears and you can roll up, really working through those abs and not let yourself have the momentum of your arms. And as you roll down, the body is going to be pulled down and you're able to challenge your abdominals quite a bit more. Choose the modification that's appropriate for you and challenge yourself and work your way up into the harder modifications when it's appropriate. Most importantly, form and technique, and let me know if you have any questions and need any other modifications. Good luck with the ab challenge at NPS.